You like oranges? Just oranges. Are those your favorite treat?
My favorite is cheesecake.
You like cheesecake?
Cheesecake.
What's
Me
your
too.
favorite?
I like a
Big dog treat bone. I never heard that one before. I like chocolate cake.
I like chocolate cake too.
Well, that's pretty cool. Well, what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to do a little word problem. My word problem actually does involve treats. Specifically, it involves cookies. You guys like M&Ms? You don't like M&Ms? Well,
I like strawberries.
you do? Well, this cookie I'm talking about has M&Ms baked into it. Okay? So I'm going to tell you something. I baked some M&Ms last week. Some cookies, and I put M&Ms into them. So I'm going to show you a picture of what I baked, okay? So
I could just eat it so bad.
oh, me too. But I want you guys, it is real. I want you guys to look at this cookie, look at the cookie, and tell me what you noticed about it. Tell me something about the cookie.
I noticed
Yes, ma'am, it has M&Ms in it? That's a really good observation.
I noticed that you eat them and I didn't.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I did with this cookie. So I brought this cookie to your principal, Mr. Johnson.
Why did you bring it to me?
I'll never tell. It's a secret. What do you guys think he did with the cookie? Think he ate it?
Yep.
He sure did. But guess what? He didn't eat all of it. Ears on. Listening ears on, okay? He didn't eat all of it. He only ate one bite. I know, who eats one bite of a cookie? Isn't that crazy? I would eat the whole thing. Well, do you think that after you took a bite, there would be more or less M&Ms?
Less.
It'd be less? What do you guys think? Well, you guys, really observant. So, I'm going to pass you guys out this little word problem, all right? And we're going to read it together, okay? Here you are. One for you, and one for you.
I'm absorbing so water gets stop splashes out.
Can you put your name tag in front of you so I can see it?
Let's do this. There we go, so I can see beautiful names. Got our listening ears on? Okay, so I want you guys to listen to the story very carefully. So Mr. Johnson had a cookie with 8 M&Ms on top. And he took a big bite out of the cookie and he ate 5 M&Ms. How many M&Ms were left on that cookie?
3, 8,
8? 3.
9.
Just think about it. Keep your ideas in your head for her for a minute. We're going to read it again so we make sure everyone knows the problem.
I want you guys to close your eyes. Close your eyes, but I want you to keep it.
I can read it.
Hey, look. I think you do a good job reading this, but let's wait a second, okay? 1 second, then I'll let you read. Close your eyes. Keep your ears open. Make sure they're tight. Keep them tight. I'm gonna read it to you again. I want you to think long and hard about it. Keep your eyes closed, Josiah. I see you. I'm gonna see if you're peeking. So let's think. Mr. Johnson had a cookie with 8 M&Ms on top. He took a big bite, and he ate 5 M&Ms out of the cookie. How many M&Ms were left on that cookie? 8.
2.
Now, Josiah, I know you're eager to read this. You don't read it word for word, but I want you to tell me in your own words what this story is asking.
Mr. Johnson had a cookie with 8 M&Ms.
Let's be friendly. Listen to our friend.
He took a big bite out of the cookie and ate 5 M&Ms. How many M&Ms were left on the cookie?
Okay? Now, Tyzerion, I want you to tell me the story in your own words. Don't read it. I want you to look at me and tell me what you think's going on after what we've read. Remember when we closed our eyes and we thought about the story? What did we talk about? What was Mr. Johnson doing? He was eating a cookie.
What did he eat on the cookie? Did he eat Oreos?
Let's think back. Let's look back. He ate some M&Ms out of the cookie. Okay? Now, so I'm going to ask you guys a really important question. What are we trying to find out? What are we trying to figure out?
About Mr. Johnson taking a big bite out of the M&M cookie.
Well, we're trying to figure out how many M&Ms are left on this cookie. We got to think about it. 'Cause you take a bite.
So how many M&Ms started on the cookie?
8. I want to eat.
How many?
8.
8.
So bad.
All right. And what is that 5?
5.
What is that?
Oh, not yet. Let's. You get paper cut. That's not good. But look.
I'll get paid.
Hey, friends.
I know the answer.
You know the answer. Keep that answer in your brain, and we'll come right back to it. Okay?
So what is the 5? Is that how many he ate?
No, he ate.
Okay.
All right, let's read it again together. Can we read it all? Say it all together.
Let's use our pointer fingers. Got your pointer fingers? Ty, got your pointer finger? Okay, we're gonna follow along. Follow along with me. Point at the first word. First word. Ready? Mr. Johnson had a with 8 M&Ms. He took a big bite out of the cookie and ate 5 of the M&Ms. How many M&Ms were left on the cookie? I've got a really important task for you guys. Can you guys all look at me? 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Now I need you guys to do something really big. It's really important. I need you to turn to your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor, and I want you guys to talk about what Mr. Johnson did. Make sure you tell him the important parts, what he did, and how many he ate. Josiah. He's not here. I need you to tell Raneem what happened in the problem. Can you tell her? You can whisper it. Thank you. Yes.
And how many are there? Can you count that again for me? He ate 8?
One right here. 6 cookies. 5. 5. This is another.
All right, let's come back together. You guys had some really good discussions.
Okay. I've got some pencils. So one for you, one for you, one for you, and one for you.
I got my favorite. That's open.
Guys, keep your listening ears on. Josiah, I need you guys to make sure you pay attention, all right? This is really important. We want to make sure we figure out how many he ate. It's a really big deal.
I got my favorite.
Let's keep this up here, okay, buddy?
You can't write it. I want to eat the cookie so bad.
You can write your name at the top for me. You want your name where it says name?
Oh, it's really orange.
It is really orange.
I have this candy at home. I have the same cookie. Look, Kazira, you think it's close? You think I cookie all the way?
Okay.
No.
Do you guys think you can solve this problem on your own?
Open.
You're sure? All right, I believe you can too.
So you guys can use these little chips here to represent your M&Ms that were on the cookie. So we gave you all 8. So you can write down what you're thinking. You can use the chips
Look at this, Tim. Look at this.
And we're gonna work by ourselves to figure it out, okay? We can talk about it later.
3. Take away 4. 19. 5. 7. 19. I got 8. 5.
So let's do this again. So we started with 8. So can you count 8? Can we put 8 chips on the paper?
Let's try and figure out how many. Josiah, let's bring it back in, buddy. Remember the word problem?
I got 3.
We have to figure out how many M&Ms are left.
You
got 8. Well, think about
I
how
took
many
away
you ate.
5 and a half. A big bite.
Okay, good job.
I took away 5 and a half. And 5 of the M&Ms. How many M&Ms are left on the cookie? Yo, I'm gonna cover Mine is 5. Is mine?
Can you try and solve this for me?
Yes.
Think about how many he ate. Can you try and answer this question for me? How many M&Ms were left on the cookie? Think of all the ways you could solve that problem.
I made a perfect.
We want to figure out how many are left.
Can you make it for me?
Let's use your good thinking skills. I know you got them. You seem really smart.
First, I need to.
Let's take your brain out, wash it off a little bit, and we're gonna put it back in, okay?
I did it. Take away. Put how to take away.
Well, let's put our brain back in. We
Okay,
need
so
it.
what's this?
Yeah.
What is the 8 represent?
Make sure you put it back in. Hurry, it's important.
Look at this again.
All right.
What
good
does
job.
the 8 represent? 8 M&Ms. 8 M&Ms. So what is this?
30.
What is the 3 represent?
Well, look.
Where did you get the 5 from?
Well, if you solve this problem for me, maybe, just maybe, one of these days,
8,
you can
5.
bring in
So
some
is
numbers. If you
the
try and
3
solve this problem for me, okay?
What
And
is
if you use your
that?
good thinking skills, I know you got them.
There's 8 on the cookie.
What's left? Is that what you did? There's 5 left? He ate 5.
I thought it was.
Let's try and figure out the last question. How many M&Ms were left? So how many did he eat?
Take 8 away.
I don't know. You tell me.
He ate 5.
You seem to have a good hold on it so far.
5. Take away 5. Take away 5. Wait. Well, I think he's copying you. I think he's copying you.
I don't think they're copying you. I think she's got a good brain. You got a good brain too. And think you got a good brain too, Josiah.
1, 2, 3. It's 5.
It's 5.
It's 5 over.
All right, we'll see.
No one has the answer except me. I figured out the clue.
Well, keep it in your head. Keep it in your head. Don't. Once you think you have the answer, I want you to hold your hand up. Once you're done, keep it there. Once you think you're done, just keep it there. Don't say it out loud.
Or if you think you know you have it, put your pen down. So you don't have to keep your hand up.
You can put your hands.
If you put your pen
hands
down, you can put your hand down.
You think you got it? You need a little more time?
I can't remember the takeaway sign.
That's okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that cookie was delicious.
Did you eat it in your imagination?
5.
Thank you.
This one has it.
We'll come back to that. We'll see.
Alligator.
Are you all set?
You made the alligator. I like that you did that.
And now I pick 30. Now I can do
Let's go ahead and put our pins down. Put our pins down.
I know the answer.
Put it in.
Now I could just have a nice.
Can you write down what you think your answer is and circle it?
Did you put your thinking brain back in?
Thank
After
you.
we cleaned it off, did you put your thinking cap back on? Is it nice and snug?
Do you want to sit down for us? Almost done.
So we're so close to being done. You guys are doing.
Now I can just
Let's not put that near our eye. That would hurt. All right.
Let's all think about the problem again one more time together. So if Mr. Johnson had a cookie with 8 M&Ms, so we see our cookie has 8 M&Ms.
Is it shit all the way?
How many did he eat?
I hear the click.
Can I see your pen, please? Sorry, can I see your pen? Thank you, sir.
How many did he eat?
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you took my hey.
Gotta take a picture of this.
Okay. I need your eyes on me. I need your big, pretty, beautiful eyes on me. I want to see your eyes. Let me see your eyes. Let me see them.
I can black.
So who wants to share their problem?
No.
You want to share it? Let's take turns, okay? Ty's young. You go first.
I'm not sure.
So explain to us what you were thinking when you went about solving this problem. Did you use the chips? Did you write it down? Did you use the picture?
I like the
You
You
used
used the numbers? Okay.
Did you have to draw them on your paper to figure out? You had to see them? That's not a bad deal.
So what did you do with the numbers? What you used the numbers, but I need to know how. So you have some pretty numbers written down here. You got, what's this?
8,
What's this?
3,
What's this?
5.
Okay, so what do those represent?
A what?
What are those numbers?
A nap? Maybe later. Pay attention.
Are they the M&Ms? They are the M&Ms. So what's 8? Is that
friend is
our
talking.
starting
We don't
number?
want to be rude. Let's listen to him, okay?
What's 5?
Let's be very nice.
You gotta answer it. I don't know.
Thank you.
Is that how many were put onto the cookie or taken away from the cookie?
I need you to... Our friend is talking. We don't want to be rude. Our friend's talking.
And 3 is what you got left? Okay, awesome. Ty, can you explain to us how you did it?
I counted.
You counted.
What'd you count? Did you count your fingers? Did you draw on your paper? How'd you solve it? What'd you use?
I counted down by 5.
Counted them by 5? When'd you stop?
I stopped when I got to 3.
When you stopped?
And then I knew the number.
When you got to 3? Why'd you stop at 3 for? What made you do that?
Because I did the numbers.
You wrote it on the paper? Well, that was a good
Did you
idea.
use the chips at all or did you just write down your numbers? Ty.
Did you use these? Or did you do it in your head?
He circled with 2.
You did circle a chip. I like that.
I know you got it. You did a pretty good job.
I did.
I need you to tell me how you solved it. Did you use these? Or did you draw on your paper and look? You used the chips? Right. Miss Renee, can you tell me how you solved your problem? How'd you figure it out? You did pretty good.
Look, this
Did you count on your fingers?
Look,
You used your fingers?
Pac-Man got
Where'd you start at? Started at 5? Where'd you stop?
3. He got 4.
You stopped at 8?
I stopped at. Look,
This side.
my alligator.
You seemed really confident in your answer. And I want you to tell me how'd you figure it out?
Oh no. That's his mouth. No.
Our friend is talking. We don't want to be rude. Let's pay attention. How did you figure it out? With these?
The chips.
You used the chips?
Look at my pet. I can eat.
Oh, can you show me how you used them? Here's one. Use this one instead. We can forget that one.
Look how long got that top.
Take it.
Dad, look how long got that. Yes. A whole 10 frame.
Can you count those chips for me one more time, please?
He's still
I'll
counting.
go away. I'm trying to. There's 10 of them. You only have 6.
Look, our friend is speaking. We don't want to be rude. Let's pay attention to him, okay? Because he gave you guys the time.
No, I don't got time.
The 8th one. Thank you.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. Oh. So when you got to 8, what did you do? Thank you.
I took away 5 and just added 8.
Took away the 5? Well, after you took away the 5, how many M&Ms did you have left?
8.
Count out the picture.
I did 8 plus 8. That's my name. No.
All right. Well, I think you guys. I need your listening ears on. 1, 2, 3. Eyes on me.
Do you
Tizerion.
know that? Do you know 1, 2, 3, eyes on me? Alright, can we help clean up?
I got this all.
So, Josiah, do you think you got an answer? Just say it really quick. What do you think it is?
I think it is the way that 5.
Well, I just want to tell you guys.
Can I have your little name tags? Can you pass them this way for me?
Can we eat
You can eat the cookie all you want.
What's the answer? Joshua, can you pass me your name tag? Do you have a name tag?
That's good stuff.
Oh, let's look at that.
No, let's come back over here. Look, I'll look at your eggs when we're done.
Ew.
I need your bottom and your
Look at the egg. I think they're already missing.
Hear my voice clap once.
They really
Hear my
do.
voice clap twice. Okay, right now, if you are from ECU, if you will pack up and meet me at the door. And if you're in Mr. Anderson's class, you're going to